So, dear Militian, it gives me great pleasure to convey to you my master's invitation to the Library of Secrets. When you receive it, we encourage you to visit the library at your earliest convenience. I look forward to seeing you there. Leith. Use Leith's letter or invitation and read it. Alright, so this is the letter. I'm gonna move my microphone real quick. The invitation appears to have been sent by someone named Leith. Open up and read what it says. And I so hope the yard maintenance people aren't heard outside. Oh well. You unseal the envelope, pulling out the invitation within. But... ... You find yourself staring at a blank piece of paper. Not the slightest hint of ink can be found on its smooth surface. Is this someone's idea of a practical joke? Oh. Suddenly, a neat script began to scrawl across the page, as if pinned before your very eyes by an unseen hand. Leith. Greetings, WoW. It is my pleasure to extend to you a cordial invitation to visit us here in the Library of Secrets. My master had intended to send the invitation himself, but alas, other business demanded his attention, and he is presently away. I'm writing to you in his stead, but rest assured that he has fully authorized your admittance in advance. If you're interested, I would be glad to provide detailed directions on how you can reach our library when you have a moment to spare. Simply tap on this paper twice to commence guidance. Tap the papers, aka select main character. And then... My master does love tap-based communication, but it can be woefully imprecise. What if you are simply prone to fidgeting? I don't want to impose, so please tap again if you would like to be a guest in the library. Okay, that's funny. Excellent. Now before I guide you to the library, I have one question I'd like you to answer if you will. The question is simply this. Do you enjoy delving into the unknown on your own, or do you prefer a little more guidance to direct the course of your adventures? If you prefer to puzzle things out with your own wit and craft, tap the paper twice. If greater guidance is more agreeable to you, oh no. There's a different... Alright, I'm going... Provide quest markers. You know what? I want to try this out. We'll determine how you reach his library. I already know where it is. I shall tap twice. No answers needed. Thank you for answering. Allow me to give you the tiny nudge in the right direction. What you're looking for is a hidden bookshelf in Dumbarton's library. The bookshelf in question contains no information pertinent to one's own development or any works of literature. Perhaps the correct shelf is far from the aforementioned sections. Have you tried searching the other side? I believe that ought to be your next step. Once you find the secret bookshelf, give it 2 slow, methodical taps, and be sure to keep an intentional gap between them. Not a quick tap like you're knocking on a door, slower and more intentional. Something like a tap. Please keep in mind. And before I forget, please accept these wings of the goddess. They'll bring you directly to Dumbarton's library, no matter where you may presently be. If you have any questions or wish to review the instructions, you need to only take another look at the invitation you're holding. I look forward to greeting you personally upon your arrival. Okay. P.S. Do keep your ears and nose. Okay, yep. Okay. As you finish reading the letter, the script upon the page soon fades, soon vanishing from inside. Okay. Examine the conspicuous bookshelf as instructed. The shelves are lined with books on a wide variety of topics, novels, and humanities, arts, skills, and... Wait. Oh, I actually can't do that just yet. Interesting. Okay. Now I see why they did do something. It's like, well, it's right there. It's kind of obvious. Alrighty. Oh, I see familiar faces. Alright. We actually have to knock everything. Oh, shush! Let's knock. Don't knock this time. Yeah, let's knock. Let's see what happens. Dot dot dots, dot dot dots. Doesn't seem like this is the secret bookshelf. Oh! A key from the history section. To your surprise, the bookshelf rattles when you knock on it. You knock again, and a key drops to the ground. You pick up the key and use Lee's invitation to find out something new. Well, like, that's why you had to turn on special effects. Alright. Use the invitation again. As you unfold the letter once again, neat script begins to scroll across the page as if penned before your very eyes. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I see you located the secret bookshelf. Excellent. That means you must also possess the key that now opens the way to the library. You'll find that this key also unlocks a special desk. TheBadger's library has a number of desks, but if you look around and pay careful attention, you should be able to discover the lock that accepts the key. I look forward to your imminent arrival. Oh great, I need to figure out the right desk then, which I'm assuming is the only desk in this place, but there's no prompt or anything. Unless that's not even it. Use the key in the correct spot. Great. Oh, wait, there is a thing. Aha. You remember seeing a massive desk in the library. There's no shiny prompt. Oh. Was that always there? No, that can't have always been there. Pretty sure it was just a straight wooden desk for all this time. No one has moved it since, but to your knowledge, close inspection, there's a decorative metal element on the desk. Desk front reveals a well-concealed hole, visible from just the right angle. This must be the desk you were meant to use. Use the key, as instructed and in the invitation. Wow, flibbering words. Hello. Insert the key. You carefully insert the key into the slot within the desk's emblem. Dot dot dots, dot dot dot, silence. And now it's open. You feel the floor tremble beneath your feet. With a shudder and a brief yawning noise, one of the bookshelves, a library's bookshelves appears to move slightly, but enough that it catches your eye. For once it appeared to be an overflow shelf, it seems to have become an entrance to someplace else. Examine the bookshelf where you notice the change. Oh, wait, actually, kick off my props. The shelves are lined with books on a wide variety of topics: novels, humanities, history, arts, skills, society, and religion. You see a pale glow shining faintly through the gap in the middle. Reach towards it and teleport. You cautiously extend your hand, reaching toward the light that spills through the narrow gap. At first dim, it swells and seems to envelop your entire body. You feel a warm, gentle breeze from beyond the rift swirl through your fingers. Wasn't expecting this soundtrack. A light surrounds you. It's all you can see, but it's warm somehow instead of blinding. It's warm somehow instead of blinding. When light is gone, you feel like you're falling endlessly into the void. Without warning, your feet hit the ground with a jolt and a thud. Cutscene's cute, okay, I had to pause. You open your eyes warily and take in your surroundings. The same warm light that surrounded you before beams in cheerfully from high windows, from the wood paneling and the plentiful bookshelves. It looks like you're in a library. Trying to fix that real quick. Oh, hi kitty cat. Appropriate timing that my cat shows up. A black cat is staring in your direction. Did you just... Okay. Ah, good. You made it. I know you saw my invitation, but as it's our first time meeting in person, please allow me to greet you formally. The cat bows gracefully. It's my pleasure to make your acquaintance. I serve the library's master, I suppose. ... Leith, you may call me Leith. All you need to know about me is that I'm under contract to serve the Library of Secrets as its librarian. This place was built to record the stories of this world, both big and small. Wow, it should come as no surprise that many of your deeds are recorded here. So please forgive me if I act over-familiar. I know much of your doings. Now, this place was intended to record stories, not to tell them. It was never meant to be revealed. However, the master heard that this is the time of significance for the Sojourners from the stars like you, and decided to make an exception. I believe I mentioned this in my letter, but unfortunately, the master could not say to welcome you in person. My deepest apologies. Well, have no fear. I will make no demands of you. You are not here to solve a problem or take on a burden. All the Master wishes is for you to explore and enjoy the library during this time of celebration. The book sprites and I have curated a collection of tales you may find interesting. I hope you find them worth your while. Please, if you have any questions about the library, do not hesitate to ask me. And one last thing, the Master asked me to deliver this title to you personally. Bear it in good health. Allow me to welcome you once more to the library, Wow. Thank you for coming to visit. Ah! So, just heads up, folks, because this is an event cutscene stuff, I will kind of take a while to record things, so I'll wait for the camera to pan and grab, like, a few minutes of just stuff like this. Not so much the music, it's just the visuals that I'm trying to grab. But we can move on now. Woohoo! Alright, let me adjust the volume because the music is very overpowering in my ears. So let me turn down the music. But that means I need to adjust the music here. Okay, that should work. But yay! Book sprites! I love this place. Oh! I apparently went through the wall there. Okay, the walls are a little funny. I'm going to have to like come in here like late at night and do some just scenery recording when there's like as few players as possible around. Definitely gonna have fun with this place. Oh, okay, there's a few things. Instant prize and the Deliverer's thank you notes. What else did I get? Did I receive something else? Story snippet. Okay. Experience one of the enchanted tales. Play a minigame. Okay, that's that one. This is the quest. And then talk to the girl in the library secrets. Okay, that's this quest line. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's see if... Okay, this is gonna be challenging with other players around. And unfortunately I don't have the power to just... It's... Okay, let's do that. Oops! Move over here. I think that's really the best I can do without having to blacklist people. Just to get a good shot of this character. The girl gives you a once-over, tilting her head slightly as she thinks. Oh, huh. Hey, you're a Militian, right? You definitely look the part. You are, aren't you? I knew it. Phew, that's a relief. I can still recognize another Militian at least. Oh, I'm sorry, I totally forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lula. I'm also a Militian. As you might have guessed, the owner of the library, whoever they are, invited me here. The girl, Lula, gives you a cheerful smile. So you're Wal, huh? That's a cute name. So the thing is, I haven't been an Aaron in a really long time. I heard it was the 17th anniversary, so I decided it would be a good time to come back and poke around. Oh, hey, this might answer the bar guy's question that conversation we had the other day. It's so different. This place is amazing too. I feel a little overwhelmed. There's so much I don't know about. Lula gives you an embarrassed smile and her cheeks turn a bit pink. Wow, do you think I could tag along with you for a bit? I won't bother you too much, I promise. I just want to see the sights and maybe ask a few questions here or there. Is that okay? Nod. Aw. Thank you so much, Wow. Really, it's so sweet of you. I'm so glad to make a good friend like you. It feels a bit like fate that we meet here, doesn't it? So let's look around. There's a lot to see. Look at those giant books and those little puffball looking things. Let's go check out the paintings first. Over there, see? She points dramatically to a wall covered in paintings and then takes off to go look at them. It's all the login screens. Lula looks at the paintings, eyes darting from one to another. There are so many, look at them. They look a bit familiar, don't they? Here, the goddess, could that be Morgan? That could be Morgan, right? And the night shrouded in light and the one in darkness reminds me of the paladin in the Dark Knight. Lula moves on before you can respond, looking at the paintings below. These two, they look like adventurers, like they're ready for anything. Oh, do you think they're in Iria? They got the spirit to brave a whole new continent. Or is Iria old news now? And this, Lula's gaze moves to the right. A dragon! That has to be Iria. Wow, this takes me back. And look, over there, there's more. Go see. Lula beckons you to follow her to the collection of paintings on the other side of the fireplace. Gosh, this really was a walk down memory lane, wasn't it? Over here, Why would someone hang up these empty frames? Huh, what is it, Wow? Looks like you've seen something strange. Oh, they're not empty. This frame clearly has a picture in it. You tell Lula what you see, that these frames are not empty. Wait, really? That's strange. No matter how hard I squint, it's empty. Lula peers at the frame from a different angle, as if it will reveal the secret. Yeah, no, I don't see a painting at all. Is this some sort of magic? This is the kind of place you'd find a magic painting, I think. Maybe it'll show everyone something different. Lil still seems a bit bothered by it, but she forces a smile. This library is really full of secrets, right? They weren't kidding when they named it. Whoever they are. Yeah, probably the someone who also has a name of secrets. Anyways, I've been dying to see if I can get close to those cute little fluffy things over there. Do you think they'll talk to us? Do you think they'll talk? Let's go, Wow. Lula starts over towards the little creatures, gesturing for you to follow. Oh, we're going upstairs. Yeah, they're so cute. I'm so sad this is just an event location, which means we won't. It will go away eventually. I really. Oh, hi, bar guy. You appear minutes after I read something that might have answered your question from the other day. Remember how we talked about the problem is that Militians do technically log off? Well, it sounds like that the new girl kind of does that. So, some information for you for what you've been working on. Alright, talk to you. Oh my god, I was not ready for that music! One second. Yeah, talk to you. Lula gasps, practically overflowing with excitement when she sees the book sprite. Cute! I mean, hello! Hello? Hello to you too. You must be the elf that Master invited. That's you, right? Well? And, you too? I'm Eula. Nice to meet you. Lulu, whatever, I want to flub her name so many times. Nice to meet you. I'm Yo-Yo, a book sprite. And more than anything else, I love whirling this way and that across the library. Welcome back, kitty cat. A book sprite? Yep, that's me, and all the other ones. Master made us so that we grow and bloom in the library, and we help Leith out sometimes too. Like when he needs someone to move a book around or do a twirl like this. Wow, you're so talented and cute. I just want to squish you. I think you're cute too, Lula. But you can only squish me if you can catch me. The book sprite flits playfully in a wide circle. Oh, right. It's a really special time for you, right? You and all the other ones who came from the stars. Lee says that's why the Master invited you. Since you're celebrating and all, I should show you something fun. Something fun? Yep. We don't get many visitors, so we have our own games, you know? This one's my favorite. So the first step is you all whooshed around. That's my favorite part. Then you twirl and spin, and someone has to guess who passed by. Okay. So you whoosh, twirl, spin, and like this? Whoosh, twirl, spin, and it's easy, see? Lula nervously scratches her head. The server went up an hour early. It was done at 9 a.m., not 10 a.m. It's like, oh no. I'm not sure I can do that, Yo-Yo. Aw, come on, you haven't even tried yet. I bet you'll like it. How about this? We'll do the wishing, and you can do the guessing. You just let me know if you ever want to, okay? Oh my gosh. During the 17th anniversary event, you can talk to YOLO to play Who's That Whirling Sprite? Complete Who's That Whirling Sprite will count towards clearing the 17th anniversary Treat Yourself daily quest. Completing Who's That Whirling Sprite can earn you the following rewards. Library of Secrets Transformation Metal Fragments up to 3 per day. And the 17th anniversary story snippets. No, you're an hour and 30 minutes late. You're an hour and 30 minutes late. Okay. So let's go talk to the other ones before we start doing mini games. Oh, Fofo's hidden in the cosplay there. You notice one puffball-shaped book sprite's looking at you. Hey, you're Wow, right? I knew it. Leaf told me about you. And you're... I'm Lula. I'm Fofo. It's nice to meet you. Wow, I hear you sojourners from the stars are celebrating right now too. Oh, me? Right. I'm a heroic book sprite in charge of combat techs. Actually, let me show you my favorite. It's about a great warrior who faces off against powerful monsters all alone. Oh, this is the Cave of Trial entrance. Doesn't that sound cool? It can even let you experience it yourself if you want. It's called the Stage of Trials. If you're interested, let me know. I think you'll like it. Alright. And no. I don't know where you go. I organize everything in the library, so you must be new. Hello there, I'm No. Yep, that's right, this is Wow and I'm Lula. Nice to meet you. Well, just don't mess the books up, okay? Oh, I know. You should read this book about an elf who became a Grandmaster Cleaner. Wow, rude. By cleaning. It's my favorite. That elf's my hero. Way better than all those messy, dirty heroes Fofo's always going on about. You want to see it, right? Come see me anytime and I'll show it to you. Alright, and this is the sorting event. Oh, the Elder Book Sprite! A slightly strange book sprite is peering at you. Welcome. So you're the one Master was talking about, eh? Lula leans over to whisper to you behind her cupped hand. Why does this book sprite look so different? What's going on? Oh, sorry. How do you do? I'm Lula, this is Wow. Think nothing of it, I'm Dodo. I've been here since the library was founded, long before the others were even glimmers in the Master's eyes. Leith and the others call me Elder, or sometimes just Old Guy. Unfortunately, no, this new area is not a permanent addition to the game. It is only an event area, so it will go away afterwards. I accidentally clicked, oh gosh. Old Guy, huh? Can we call you that too? Bah, call me whatever you like. Say, it's an important anniversary for you, isn't it? That's why you're here. And all. At least that's what I've heard. An anniversary is a good time to reminisce, isn't it? It just so happens that I've been put in charge of historical records since I've been around to see most of them added to the library. There's a book that I think you might enjoy. Elder Dodo closes his eyes, thinking hard. Right, yes, here it is. The book for you, Dungeons That Drag On. I now caught that pun. That's good. Don't let the title fool you. It's quite an exciting read. It's the records of some brave explorers who journeyed into Ula dungeons in times past. What do you think? Would you like to experience their journeys yourself? I believe I could scrounge up some rewards for you if you do. Well, no need to hurry. I've got plenty of time. Go ahead and browse the library. Library all you want. If you decide you're interested in the Dungeons That Drag On, come see me. Yep, puns. All the puns. You look around. You and Lulu have explored most of the library secrets. Phew! Didn't realize this place would have so much to discover. The cat librarian, he was a bit strange maybe, but he seems to know a lot. And those cute little book sprites, oh my goodness. Lula seems to have lose her train of thought for a moment, then clears her throat. Anyway, where do you think the library owner is? Do you think we'll get to meet him soon, whoever they are? Either way, I've had so much fun today. Like being thrown back into a story I remember from long ago. So wow. Thanks, it's been so long since I've been to Erin. If it weren't for you, I'd probably probably have gotten overwhelmed and just stood around all day or something. Oh. You're the best, I mean it. ... Lula looks away, smiling faintly to herself and shaking her head at something. Haha, well, I said I wouldn't be a hassle, so let's go on our own ways, okay? And when we happen to think of each other, we can meet up and have another wonderful day together. Thanks for everything, WoW, and since it's a holiday and all, I hope you have a joyful, meaningful celebration. Until next time, be well. See you later. Lula meets your eyes and breaks into a wide smile. Alright, and that's the quest. You've cleared today's chapter storyline. You'll receive the next quest. Wait. Next quest in the story when you change channels or log in again after the 13th. Okay, it's not a daily thing. Yay! Okay. So first off, let me get rid of this thing that's been screaming, "You have a reward! You have a reward!" I know I have a reward. Please stop. Okay, so that's the story game. I want to try this game up here. Let's see how this goes. This is probably going to go horribly because I have no idea what this is. Oh, jeez. Wait. Oh, okay. Can I use the hotkeys for this? Okay. Oh, alright, I get it now. Oh. Event there. Prizes. Cadbury's Bugle of Abundance. Oh, it's that thing, okay. And then one of these. Alright. Yeah. Me and my element. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures in this area for sure, but while we're streaming, we're all here. Let's see if I can talk to Lith. Alright. Warm sunlight streams through the windows of the old library, illuminating the stately feline feature. Clad in a long, ornate robe, the unwavering gaze of their yellow eyes calmly looks you up and down, as if to say, an outsider here most curious indeed. Yes, I can do conversation. At my master's behest, I welcome you as an honored guest to the Library of Secrets. Is there something I can help you with today? Conversation! Aww. No, it's these sort of conversation pieces. I wanted more. Alright. Now about the Library of Secrets. This is a mystical place in which we collect and keep the records of the world's many stories. It was given form long ago by my master. Although it exists within the bounds of this world, it has no particular connection to Dumbarton. My master simply decided that if we were going to open a door to our library, it made sense to place that door in a library you already knew. Wow, are you perchance familiar with the origins of what we call the Mabinogi? Yes, I am. The Mabinogi is a collection of stories, songs, and legends woven together in a rich tapestry that is passed down through the ages by minstrels, bards, and troubadours. My master has taken upon himself to record all of those songs and stories and house them here. Even trivial tales or small incidents that may not have been of great import to most have been preserved. In fact, he often finds particular delights in those. About Leith. I'm the one entrusted with keeping watch over this vast trove of history and myth. My name is Leith. At least, that's what my contract stipulates I'm to be called. So you might as well do the same. As per the Master's orders, it's my responsibility to keep our collection meticulously organized and to retrieve and deliver civic volumes when called upon to do so. Additionally, I also aid my master in the translation of foreign languages and ancient dialects. Localization team! Though I certainly can't claim any special expertise in either. As you may have surmised, I wasn't born and raised here, but my contract forbids me from delving much deeper into that topic. About the master... That facial expression, wow. He may hide behind that smiling facade, but he can be devious, rude, and really Leith catches himself mid-sentence as he lets slip a personal assessment of the library's master that may be a little too honest. Did I almost say deceiver? Of course not. I mean, he's a receiver of many compliments. Yes, anyway, there's not much more I can say. Contextual obligations and all, you understand. Anyway, the master should be returning soon. If you're willing to wait a bit longer, you'll be able to meet with him yourself. Ha. Do you have any questions? Okay. About militians. You're curious about them, other than yourself, I mean. Leith strokes his chin, figuring out how to phrase a proper answer. You could say I'm quite familiar with militians. You and your kind keep a constant vigil, keeping the world from harm. It seems at times like a lonely struggle. From all the tales I've read about militians in the volumes we have here, I can't help but think that they're remarkable beings. I'm grateful they care enough to do all that they do. ... To benefit from the acts of heroes and express one's gratitude to them is all well and good, but even so, I wish I could do something more substantial to be of aid. Leith smiles sheepishly as he looks at you. I feel strongly about it. And that is all we have conversation-wise. I want more! It saddens me we don't get more. So, let me bring up the quest first. That is not it. This is it. 17th anniversary, the flame of memory. Hello, are you feeling up for a little stroll today? See, there's a path I've thought about walking, and I think it'd be even nicer to walk with you. From Lula. Read the letter Lula sent you via the mail. So yes, we got mail. I think I now have to kind of go back. We've gotten mail from NPCs before, right? Yeah, we've gotten mail from NPCs in quest lines. So,
yeah.
Hello, I hope this letter finds you well. And it's a letter from Lula. It's addressed to you, written in her unmistakable handwriting. Select use when use to read it. So let me receive. And now, right click. You carefully open Lula's letter. Hi, well, I hope you're doing well. I was just thinking yesterday about the time we shared in the library secrets. It seems like it was so long ago now, and it really made me want to write to you. I was thinking of taking a walk down memory lane, and I thought it'd be nice to walk it together. Don't worry, no grueling hike, just a leisurely stroll. You'll be home in time for dinner. I'll be waiting in front of the moon gate outside Dumbarton. I hope you'll come. I can't wait to see you again. Lula. Let me close all my bags, because I have all my bags open still. Usually my bags are repositioned in this. Alright. Hi, kitty cat. She looks pretty. Land Mako. Very lovely colors. Even with pure black, it looks nice. Alright, moving on. You can't help but smile when you see Lula standing there. When she spots you, she claps her hands happily. Well, I knew it, you'd come. I'm happy to see you. You're here because of my letter, right? I bet you're curious about the path I mentioned, right? It's this road right here, from Dougal Isle to Tir Canal. Lula shrugs and looks a bit anxious for your approval. What do you think? It's not too far to go, is it? I mean, I guess these days you can just fly or ride a fast pet or even use the moon gate. It's amazing that they're always open now. But I think about something Nao once told me. Maybe she said it to you too. She was talking about how life wasn't always being the best. Life wasn't always about being the best. Instead, the real goal was to be happy and to make precious memories. Or something like that. Anyway, I really like that idea. This path is paved with memories for me, so I want to walk it myself step by step, and on my own 2 feet. What's the point in hurrying? And I thought it would be even better if you joined me, wow. That's why I invited you. Maybe that part was obvious. So, let's race to Dougal Isle. Last one there is a broken egg. 3, 2, 1. As soon as she says 1, Lula's off like a lightning bolt. What was all that about saying What was all that she was saying about taking her time again? Losers owe 5,000 gold. Ha ha ha. I am going to make a comment here. If the localization team really wanted to hurt a quarter of the player base, well, technically probably more like a tenth of the player base, but hurt basically all the old-time Ruri players, they should have said 14 gold. Or 11 gold. 11 gold, that was it. 11 gold. Loser owes 11 gold. Because everybody from Ruri and Hershey especially would have all went, oh. But nah, that's such a small niche joke. I'm pretty sure most people would not know it. I now have a cat purring on my lap. Talk to Lily the long gap. So since we're talking about walking, we're going to walk there or run there. You might need a pet badger because I'm faster than you. Because I will say, this is one of the reasons why, I personally don't care for... Oh, you're now ahead of me. Hi.
Oh.
This is one of the reasons I use fast travel too, because I want to make sure I keep things within time frames. But when I'm just kind of playing normally, I like just traveling between locations. The instant travel to each location does kind of take away the point of going through these older areas. So I'm not a big fan of fast travel. Fast travel is great when you need to go to the opposite side of the entire world, but when you just need to go to the next map, we can just run there. We can walk there.
I mean, remember, like, Lila brought it up, but, like, remember back when moon gates weren't up all the time?
You're right. People had to just walk.
Or even better, that, back when the moon gates did not let you go wherever you wanted, they only led to one location per night.
Mm-hmm.
I think it really brought the smaller world we had back then much closer together, because you often had people waiting by moon gates to go somewhere, or, you know, a whole bunch of people showing up at the same area at any given time.
Right.
It was an excuse to hang out.
It was also fun when you took the moon gate from Tirunel to go straight to Tirunel. Because that was a thing. If you try going through the moon gate when it was supposed to be coming, that's the exit point, you just get spit back out. You just get teleported to a different spot. It's like, oh, I'm in the same place. Alright. As you arrive, Lula's breathing hard and wiping sweat off her forehead. Haha, I thought I was fast, wow, but you had no trouble keeping up. Lula looks around, taking in the scenery. This place might be a little different, but the vibe is the same as ever. I spent a long time here while I was learning carpentry. Oh, not to mention all my time in Ulad Forest. Gathering mushrooms... Gathering mushrooms. Is there still an all-out war for gold mushrooms on Alban Hurin? Yes! But now you have homesteads that you can get your own personal supply. You think gathering mushrooms would be relaxing, but between competing with other militians and the occasional bear sighting, I was always so tense. For the likability potions, it was worth it though. And some of my fondest memories are the moments when we all team up to take on a field raid together. Do you spend much time here? Is it still like that these days? It feels like ancient history now, but it's comforting to come back here and find so much of the scenery unchanged. It's like stepping into an old photo album. Lula smiles softly. Ah, well, any more of that and I'll start getting weepy. No one wants that. Let's go to Tir Canal. I'm sure you know the way just fine, but for today, let me be your guide. She places her hands on her hips and clears her throat officiously. Ahem, the path to Tir Canal is that way. On your way, keep an eye out for the stunning mountain views and, well, probably some sheep. That's cute. Oh, there's someone else. I was gonna say, there's not somebody here for grinding? No, there was someone with a scythe over there practicing.
God, how long has this been the training spot for so many skills?
Since forever. That and foxes and fennec foxes in Philia. It's because there's a bunch of low-level mobs that you can pretty much one-shot pretty quickly in a condensed location.
Yeah.
And they're easily accessible because they are by moon gates. Well, not the Philia one. The Philia one, you kind of have to just go to the other side of town. I preferred trading in Philia, personally, because there was usually less players there. Less contest. And technically you could do stuff like here with the wolves and people like during the astrologer talent when that came out. Obviously it just came out, but there was people pretty much all over, like all the way to CR Dungeon with all the wolves there. There were some people out in Dumby at the Bears practicing on them. It kind of depends on where people training at and how many people are currently present. Raccoons are kind of like the go-to location for most players. Because of that, same with foxes. But there's usually always players there, so people have to kind of spread out from that location, figure out other places. And that's something I kind of want to see with Mabby when we get into Unreal, because there are a lot of places where there's mobs everywhere. But I kind of want them to be in bigger densities for training in different areas for folks. So you're not really competing as much with players for grind locations when you're training. Yeah. Moving on. Lula finished playing tour guide, gives you a soft, sincere smile. Oh wow, Tirtanel is just like I remember it. I'll never forget when I first arrived. An introduction from Now and Han, Duncan greeting me so warmly. Oh, but I guess it might have been a bit different for you, WoW. Who greets a new elf? I'm just scrolling here real quick just to see. 2 more quests. Okay. And I spent so long at the school over there, learning new skills. It doesn't seem too busy now, though. Did they build another? It's called Blanted. And there's the fishing spot where I spent countless hours trying desperately to catch a carnivorous fish. Have you ever landed one? This is where it all began, my story and many others, even the story of the 3 legendary warriors. Lula closes her eyes, smiling with contentment. Oh, I'm sure it's not exactly the same, but it all feels just like it used to. Dumbarton, Dugald, now here. Hey, wow. Why don't we end the day with a campfire by the town square? It wouldn't be Aaron without a campfire. Nod. Great. Don't worry, I came prepared. I have a campfire kit in my bag. All you have to do is follow me. Jeez, the developers this last year with all their events just been double downing on the nostalgia trip for everybody because it's been 20 years. Lula, join me, won't you? Oh, and make sure there's no pointy rocks on the ground before you try rest. I don't know how many times I've tried to get comfy only to be foiled by a rock. Nod. Lula, like Lula suggests, you start looking around for the perfect spot to enjoy the campfire. I think we're entering a mission. We are. Okay, that's a good strong fire. Now... Aww... Well... It took off the appearance scroll. That's a good strong fire. Now, before I get comfy, I just want to say, well, I know you're probably busy as always, so thank you for spending this time with me. It's been so good to see what Aaron is like these days, and to reminisce about the old days too. Lula begins rummaging through her bag as she continues speaking. So, I wanted to... where? Oh, it's not here! I definitely packed it, but I remember putting it in here. I wanted to give you a brooch. Lula's resorted to upending her bag on the ground as she continues her search. Did I drop it? I must have. It's not here. And why do I always have this paper? Oh, sorry, well, I really thought you'd like it too. Lula looks at you with a look of frustration and disappointment. I'm so clumsy, hard to believe we're both Militians, since I'm nothing like you. Pat Lula on the back. It's no problem. I'm gonna give her a pat on the back. Luna's gloomy attitude dissolves with your comfort, and she gives you a grateful smile. Thank you so much, Wow. Here, I got an idea. I have all this paper for some reason. So let's fold paper cranes for each other. We'll trade to celebrate our friendship. It's not food, but don't you think we ought to share something in front of the campfire? Agree. When you agree, Lula grins and she hands you a sheet of paper. I thought you liked the idea. Let's do it then. Use the handicraft skill to fold paper crane and give it to Lula. I'm just folding all of them. Also, note to self, take off support puppets before doing cutscenes or story quests. There we go. When you give her the paper crane, Lula's face lights up. Oh, this is beautiful, thank you. As for my crane, I'm not sure it actually counts as a crane now that I look at it. If I squint, I could maybe call it a paper imp? Who knew that never training my handicraft skill would have consequences? After seeing yours, it feels like giving you this mess would be insulting. I'm so sorry. Aw, like breeze through the trees. Aw, sharing beautiful memories. Lula shoves her own crane back in her bag before you can get a good look at it, and goes back to admiring your crane. That's a cute picture. This is so you, Wow. So I'll treasure it. In fact, I'm going to make you a promise, and to myself. I'll hold on to this crane until the day I'm just as amazing as you are. No matter how long it takes. Thank you so much. Today was every bit as fun as exploring the library together was. Thanks for coming. I got a little mushy there, didn't I? What were we talking about? Oh, right, Tirunel! I used to come here all the time to get to Albie Dungeon. And what was that place? I didn't go there too frequently. Shishnetta? Yeah, that still trips me up word-wise. I think. Back then, the campfire crackles. The crackling campfire plays a calm counterpoint to Lula's cheerful stories. And there we go. While 17th anniversary story quest clear. You've cleared today's chapter of the storyline. You'll receive the next quest of the story when you change channels or log in after 3:20 at 7 a.m. server time. So Thursday. Don't miss out on the next chapter of our 17th anniversary story. Yay! That was cute. Eula is looking around the library with eyes as blue and shining as the Deca. When she hears you approach, she turns to you with a smile. Oh, wow! It's good to see you. So you wanted to find out about the mysterious master of the library too? I'm so curious. It feels like it's been ages since our campfire in Tier Canal. How have you been? Sorry, I had to move my microphone someplace else. I was just talking to Leith. The massive library isn't back yet, but he swears they'll be back today. I've been wanting to talk to them. What about you? Are you interested? Nod or remain silent. I will nod, because I am curious. Oh, and we do the little emote. You nod in response to the question. A mysterious, secretive library owner. You're definitely interested. You nod. How long do you think it'll be? You hear the echoing creak of the grand doors of the library of secrets opening. Leith speaks at the edge of your hearing. You're back, quite late, I might add, when you've had guests waiting on you. I just realized my recording is like not centered for some reason, or not. There you go. It's not quite centered to begin with, but at least now we see everybody. Fixed. Aha. When you've had guests waiting on you. A man's voice responds. Apologies, stories, traces, blessings, and other matters. Quite a number of demands. Well, be that as it may, it's shockingly rude. Who leaves home after inviting guests over? Why, in all the books of this library, you'd be hard-pressed to find any description of such bad behavior. The pair are coming closer to you as they talk, and you can hear weariness in the mystery man's voice. All right, I hear you, Leith. I swear, with all the criticism I get, I wonder sometimes who's employing who around here. His expression, I love it. Oh, my deepest apologies. Let me take your coat, sir. And then maybe you'll stop dilly-dallying and go greet your guests. Oh, what good timing. Let's go talk to him, wow. You're coming with me, right? Oh, lovely. He goes straight up there. So why is like the music not even playing? I have music on. Don't think there's voices going on. Interesting. Well, let me see. Can Leith actually there we go. Why is there no background music going on? Is there someone doing a performance? Oh well. Say, look, Badger, it's your favorite person. The Singer of Secrets. Okay, one second. Just because I'm sure we're going to have cutscenes things going around, I am going to remove a few people that are... There we go. Now I can see. Badger.
What?
Sorry. If you look behind us, There's someone cosplaying as Zepha's favorite boss.
Who?
The bee? I don't think she's intentionally doing, but just grab a screenshot and throw that at Zepha just to trigger him. Alright, continuing on with the storyline. Singer of Secrets. Oh, there's the music. That might be much louder than me. Okay. Against the backdrop of the shelves and the busy book sprites, you see a man, his appearance elegant as the fleeting spring twilight. He smiles brightly, his whole face drawn into a grin, and you could sense the tales untold he wishes to share. Oh, there is voice acting! Kinda. I bid you welcome, Wow, to this enchanted library. I want to turn him voices up. Yeah, nothing new, but still. It's a part of the immersion. I believe our paths have crossed before, have they not? Do you remember what transpired at Selwyn's season? Thanks to your efforts, I was able to preserve that ethereal tale for posterity. To think I offered an honored guest such a belated welcome. If my behavior has given me cause of offense, I pray you forgive me. The Singer of Secrets turns to Lula, waving an exaggerated greeting. And who might you be? Oh, who might be with you, Wow? You must simply introduce me to your charming friend. ... The Singer of Secrets slowly lifts his eyes, looking over Lula. Ooh, that's... Okay, this is still very creepy, just mind you. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lula, in blue text. Hello. Allow me to welcome you both to the Library of Secrets. This place serves as a repository for countless stories from all over the world. Wow, I know full well that this is a deeply meaningful time for you. In fact, it is for that very reason that I decided to invite you, Sojourner of the Stars, that word always trips me up, Sojourner from the Stars, to visit the Library of Secrets. So, Aura, I'm going to ask you something. If I recall correctly, there's only one other NPC that refers to us as Sojourner of the Stars. And that's Hierarch. That's what they referred to us before the Nakalave boss fight. I think this is the first time we get blue text. Oh, we might have lost Aura. No, Aura!
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What?
I was just pointing out that we've been referred to as Sojourner of the Stars, from the Stars once before by Hierarch.
Mm-hmm.
So, even more layers of, well, this is odd.
I've got some more layers to discuss with you later if you want.
Alright, once we're done, I'm done reading. We'll go into conspiracy land then. The book sprites and I took the liberty of curating a collection of stories we thought might pique your interest. They are quite eager to share them. I sincerely hope they brought you some measure of joy. I'm exceedingly grateful you decided to accept my invitation. Having you here as my guest fills me with such delight. As you're no doubt aware, I find your story endlessly fascinating. Should you have any questions for me? The Singer places an index finger to her lip and leans in. You're always welcome to seek me out. I'll answer whatever questions you might have, unless the question is about me, of course. Gosh darn it. Now then, I hope you enjoy your time here in the Library of Secrets. The Singer makes an overly dramatic gesture in your direction. We still have matters to discuss, don't we, Lula? Yeah. I'll catch up to you in a bit, Wow. Like he said, I need to talk to the owner library, in private. Lula waves you on, telling you to go ahead while she talks to the Singer Secrets. Oh, that's not suspicious at all. But where's the quest telling us? Over there? We're apparently going all over here. Upstairs. Never mind. Upstairs. Oh, library inspecting Militia. Okay. We have another NPC in here now. Why does this just make me think of... I think that it is on purpose, but this is basically just like the high school gym coach in the library for some reason. That's not it. This is it. Just quickly... May happiness be with you always. How have you been since? Okay, I'm just reading the sections. Talk to Lula, talk to the Singer Secrets, talk to the mysterious man. Okay. A strange-looking man is standing in front of the bookshelf, glancing around the room. I just now realized his full name is Library Inspecting Militian Developer. Let's see. That adds up to 10,752 books in total. No issues here. We've got a fire-burning hearth. Color is good and nice and toasty. 730-degree flames. Perfect for warmth and ambience. The angle of sunlight streaming through the windows. Yes, indeed. It all meets or exceeds the standards listed in the documents from the Library Secrets Bureau of Architecture. What is this? What is this? The man continues muttering to himself, but eventually catches you staring at him out of the corner of his eye. Flinching in surprise, he jolts upright. Wowzers! You nearly gave me a heart attack and sent me off for an unplanned meeting with Naro. Anyway, glad to see you made it, Wow. Are you enjoying the festivities so far? This is probably your first time in the Library of Secrets, right? I hope you enjoy it. We've been working nonstop to give it a real facelift ahead of this year's anniversary celebration. I've seen more sunrises in the last month than in the previous 6 combined. A single tear rolls down the Militian developer's cheek. It might be exhaustion, but you idly hope it's from happiness. Oh, right. Have you collected all the 17th anniversary thank you notes yet? A bunch of us got together and wrote down our wishes and feelings to commemorate this occasion. While the festivities are ongoing, monsters you defeat have a chance of dropping pages containing one of our 17th anniversary thank you notes. We poured all of our love into these messages, so we hope you'll collect as many as you can. Wait. My finely honed developer senses are tingling. Could you have already gathered all these thank you notes? I have, actually. A single tear rolls down the Militian developer's cheek. Oh my, there must be something in my eye. Maybe it's just hay fever. But really, thank you, Wow. that you're here means so much to us all. Those 17th anniversary notes aren't the only thing prepared for you, of course. We have a lot of fun activities running in celebration of the anniversary, so we hope that you'll enjoy them to your heart's content. And of course, be sure to take plenty of screenshots in the Library of Secrets to keep as a memento. Anyhow, I suppose I'm technically done with my inspection on the library project, so I'll be on my way. Since I hurried out of here to make it on schedule, I'm afraid I didn't think to bring anything grand with me. The militia dealer rummages through his pockets, finally pulling out what looks like an employee badge, which he hands to you. It's nothing fancy, but I'd like you to have this. I didn't imagine I'd bump into you here, but it was a great honor to actually meet you and tell you how grateful we all are for your support. We hope you'll enjoy the 17th anniversary, remembering years past and all the years yet to come. The Militian developer gives you a deep bow of gratitude. GM's key card. This is key card uses key card in the lobby dungeon Ula to enter basic, intermediate, and advanced dungeon. Oh, so it's basically a special pass. That's cute. Also, very much fourth wall breaking. I really. That was really cute. Yep, just a free pass. It is very cute and wholesome when we get kind of those fourth wall breaks of the developers kind of directly interacting with us. I just despise it because it's like, let us know the story stuff. Keep the lore and the fourth wall breaking separate, please. It makes things confusing. No, you haven't. I'm still in the middle of it. We're still I'm still proceeding with the quest. And I really don't get why the music's not playing. This really is kind of saddening. Oh well. The music will play once I start to speak to Leith. So, next part of the quest. Talk to Mr. Grumps. Ah, good to see you, Wow. How has it been? Keeping the book sprites company? Are their stories providing a welcome distraction? All of them, including the Elder, have said that they've had a jolly old time with you. I really appreciate your enthusiasm. It seems you met my master as well. Once again, allow me to apologize for any rudeness, unintended, hopefully. I don't know how someone like that can be so... Leith seems frustrated, shaking his head as though to dismiss a wayward thought as he continues speaking. Say, where'd your friend go? What was her name? Lula? Yes? She was with you earlier, wasn't she? She's speaking with the master of the library. Is that so? I see. In that case, perhaps it's almost time. Time for what? Well, rather than have me explain it, it might be better to hear it directly from the source. There is one thing I'd like to tell you, though. Leith pauses for a moment, slowly looking you over. When he speaks again, his voice is much quieter than before. There are still stories yet untold. Remember it well. Yellow text. There are still stories yet untold. Ah, before you leave, I'd like to thank you for coming to visit the Library of Secrets and enjoying a few of the many tales nestled in this place. Leith pulls several sheets of paper from his pocket and hands them to you. Here, Well, I think you'll find these useful, and of course, if you ever have any questions about our library here, you're more than welcome to come and ask. You have ended your conversation with it. Oh, they gave me story snippets, I think. Yeah, they gave you more story snippets. How many do I have now? 200! Oh, by the way, Badger. Did you get the transformation coin yet?
No.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where? It's one of these. It's one of these bags. Take it.
Ooh.
So, I got a free one from the redeem after I bought one. So it's like, darn. Inventory search function. Oh, shush. Shush. Alright. Let's go. Wait. Gotta speak to the girl over here. Speak to Lula in the Library of Secrets. Last section. And it's with her. Yeah. There you go. Lula beckons you over. It seems she has finished her conversation with the Singer of Secrets. Hey, Well, over here! Sorry to send you away. I just needed to talk to the singer for a moment. Nothing to worry about, just some loose ends. He sure loves his air of mystery, doesn't he? I swear, would it kill him to just tell us one thing straight? Oh well. I said what I needed to anyway. I saw you talking to Leith. Did you see anything new here? Tell Lulia what you were doing while she was talking. Oh, so you met some sort of inspector. I wonder how he found this place. And Leith gave you a gift, even. I'm kind of jealous. He hasn't given me anything. Lula tries to laugh, but there's something melancholy behind it. She bites her lip and hesitates, as if not sure what to say. ... Hey, wow, there's something I always used to hate. You go on an adventure, get to know someone new, you help them, they help you, and then you both learn something. But then after it was over, it's always went the same way. They say thank you, and they'll never forget about you, and then you never see them again. But I wonder if maybe I've been thinking about it wrong. It's always felt so cold, how you're just supposed to move on with your story even though they're not in it anymore. But if you think about it, just maybe they're not gone from your story at all, any more than you're gone from theirs. You help them onto a new path, one where they can face down frustration and sadness and forge ahead. And so they go out into the world a new person, bringing their bravery to Aaron for the rest of their life. And Aaron is shaped by those types of people, isn't it? So their touch is everywhere around us. I've certainly run into a startling number of people you've helped while I've been here. Maybe that's what Militians like you and me are here for. To hold out a hand to people who need it, and to take the hands that are extended to us, and set the people of this world on the paths they need to walk. ... Lula stares into the middle distance for a moment, almost distracted. She doesn't stop smiling, but it doesn't reach her eyes. Here, I want you to have this. It's the white owl brooch Now gave me on my 17th birthday in Aaron. It meant a lot to me. I want you to hold on to it and show it even more beautiful memories. I've had so much fun with you. I'm so glad that we could share this. Eula stares at the white owl brooch in your hand instead of looking at you. I think I have to go now, Wow. Take care of yourself, okay? Goodbye. No, not goodbye. Lula nods, determined, and finally meets your eyes again. I'll see you later. Mabinogi, 70th anniversary quest story clear. You've cleared today's chapter. You shall receive the next quest next Thursday. White owl brooch replica. Why is it 2x2? It's so tiny.
It's a blunt weapon.
Why is it 2x2? It should be 1x1. It's so tiny, but so cute. I'm just watching the animation play. I guess that's it. That is cute. All right. Hey, Singer, I have a bone to pick with you. Oh, hey, it's you. It's Giegue. Uh-oh. Oh, the meme hath been completed. What is it? A blunt weapon. All right. Question time. Ah, no, it's one of these questionnaire things. No. I want keywords. Oh well. Alright, about the Library Secrets, let's see what he says. Library Secrets is a place I create to beat my needs. It serves as a repository for all the stories I've collected from all over the world. In addition to what bars and historians have chronicles, I often take it upon myself to record unique and interesting stories that might otherwise go untold. Leith occasionally aids me in this endeavor, venturing out into the world in the form of a black cat. You see, there's always a danger that the tales that go unrecorded might with time be misremembered and misinterpreted. In some of the more egregious cases, they might even give rise to false beliefs. It is precisely to prevent stories from losing their truth worth that I have embarked on my quest to hear and document everyone here in the Library Secrets. Control keywords, yep. You're wondering how I managed to build such a place. Are you saying there's something about me that strikes you as unlikely to erect a large and ever-growing building? Are these gifted fingers unable to grasp a hammer and saw? How do I explain this? The Singer Secrets holds his index fingers to his lip, grinning ear to ear. That, my friend, is a secret. Good old middle finger towards him for that. The Singer of Geeks. About Leith. Leith is bound to my service by a contract, an arrangement which I find benefiting greatly due to his uncanny competence as a librarian. Were it not Leith managing a collection as large as this would be quite an ordeal. His aid comes with a healthy amount of nagging, which does sometimes slide into the realm of outright lectures. Still, I know it comes from a place of genuine concern. You may not think it to look at him, but Leith is actually frighteningly powerful. Of course, our contract stipulates he can't act recklessly towards me, thank goodness for that. But if you're thinking there's a story behind how Leith came into my employ, you're certainly correct. Of course, now isn't the time for that tale to be told. For the present, I have invited you here to my private sanctum as an honored guest, and I intend to keep the spotlight on you during this joyous
Entr'acte.
Okay. About the Singer Secrets Demolition. There's only 4. appears ominously. Hi, Geek! I'd be glad to answer any questions you might have, unless they're about me, of course. What is it about me that piques your curiosity? Is it the fanciful sobriquet I go by? Did I say that right? Sobriquet? Sobriquet?
Sobriquet, yeah.
Sobriquet, yes! First try. I suppose there's a story behind that too, but holds his finger up to his lips, gritting ear to ear. That, my friend, is a secret. They used that twice on us now. That's not fair. And they're going to probably do it a third time. Oh ho, you're really putting me on the spot. To speak of militians, with such a renowned militian standing right in front of me? ... Well, let's just say you're a subject of great interest to me. That's it? Grumble, grumble, grumble. That's it, really. Game. Yeah, you're not the only one. Badger wants to eviscerate him too. I just want to pick his brain.
Give him dog food. Give him dog food.
Oh, I don't have dog food on me. I didn't prepare any of that stuff. I do want to find... I need to find the screenshot of it. You're actually giving me dog food to hand to this guy. Okay, okay. Yes, I want to... Gift. Wow, really? Are you trying to pass this off as a gift? You ought to give it to Fleta. Her companion Rab would surely make a better meal of it than I. The singer of secrets awkwardly hands the food back. That's cute. Alright, here you go. I'll give it back to you.
The fact that they that very specific dialogue for that occasion.
It's more that they started to add reactions to hated foods, which dog food falls for everyone. Except Brab, I guess.
Woof.
You know, now I really want us to actually have a NPC that is a lycanthrope. We already have one, but one that's friendly that we can talk to and just give him dog food, and he loves it. Free food, thank you. Eat your dinner, Benar.
Well, just don't try to give shrimp dog food to Autumn. That's all I'm saying.
You know, if we're going
dear.
far, I think it should also be fair to say we probably shouldn't be able to give the lycanthrope NPC any chocolate or chocolate-derived items.
Oh, that would be really funny. So let me pull up the screenshots. Did I save it? Did I not save it? No. Okay. I know both Aura. No. Not Aura. Where was it posted? Riot posted the dialogue for giving them the book. I can't find it. Alright, scrolls up. I know you did it. There it is! Yay! All's fails, look for Geeks post in lore. So if we were to give him I'm actually going to hang on to it, because if there might be more dialogue with that book in a future event if he shows up again. And I'm not referring to like the repeating Halloween events that takes place here in the library. I'm going to hold it off for like another year once we encounter him in an entirely new area, just to see how that plays out. Because there might be something further down the road, it might be the same dialogue again, or additional information if you held on to it longer. So I'm taking that sacrifice for the team. But if you were to give him a record of a bard's dream, which he got from the Doki Doki event last year, what might this book be? For me, you see his fingertips tremble slightly as he clutches the book in his hands. A bard's dream? It couldn't be. Is this really a copy of Margade's memoir? If it's all right with you, might I give this a read? The Singer of Secrets opens the book, paging through a record of a bard's dream with great relish. So that's how things end up. I must say, you realize your dream magnificently. I must confess, player, the Library of Secrets lacks this particular volume. I know that the island Margade created is only accessible at certain special times, so I didn't expect there to be any accounts left about it, let alone from the source. You really are impressive, player. If you don't mind, would you be willing to make this a gift? Make a gift of this book to me. In fact, let's make it a proper exchange, shall we? If you give me this book, I'll give you something useful in return. In handing over the record of a bard's dream, you'll be given something back. Many thanks for your generous spirit, my friend. I wager that even Urath, who left long ago, would have been delighted to see this. But even so, I'm glad to celebrate the addition of a new and valuable volume to the library's holdings. And I have to thank you for this unexpected turn of good fortune. Now, as I promised, here's a little something and thanks for your contribution. I hope you like it. Again, you have my thanks for such a noteworthy contribution. The Singer of Secrets gives you a dramatic bow of gratitude. And he gives you the bugle. So, now that we have that, I actually need to save that picture real quick. Let me reopen that. Reopen close tab, save picture, throw it into my hoarding den of things that I just don't want to lose track of. So he threw out a name there, and I think you guys talked about it in lore the other day a bit. Urath?
Yeah, Liz and me were trying to figure out which god or entity it might refer to, but my research didn't really turn up anything relevant other than maybe one of the Norse mythology fates.
Which would be interesting if they do start referencing some Norse mythology again. They have done that before, but they usually don't go too heavy in it. It's mostly just namesakes and like pulling small elements of it. But a little further down if you try. Yep.
There's also a non-zero chance that Urath is supposed to be Ulad.
Oh, yeah, translation error. Yeah, Lochland is also Scandinavian. That makes me even more curious. Because I remember I kind of did a look for this earlier, and there's really nothing. Urath is just a fully brand new name in this situation. This is the spot where you and Lula shared many a conversation. It's been quite some time since since the two of you last chatted, but you haven't seen her since that day. You linger a while, reminiscing about the things you and Lula talked about. ... Lost in momentary reverie, you don't even notice the owl flying overhead until it drops a letter neatly into your hand. Open your inventory to find the letter. Your inventory can be accessed using the default hotkey I. I like how that's even a instruction, but yes. Alright. A letter from Lula. A letter addressed to you, written in Lula's unmistakable handwriting. Select Use to read it. It's blue! Blue dialogue. You examine the letter the owl delivered to you. The sender's name on the envelope reads Lula in blue. Examine. You carefully open Lula's letter. Hiya, Wow! How are things going with you? Ooh, the music changed. Why is it the sad music? I'm turning up just a little bit so we can hear it better. I made sure to arrange things so that this letter would reach you after I left. So, if you're reading it now, I'm probably not around anymore. The truth of things is, I was just a nameless Militian. I didn't know where I came from. I couldn't even remember my name. I walked a long, dark road until eventually I found the Library of Secrets. I met a mysterious man there who took one look at me and said I was empty. A child out of place. Confused, I asked him what I should do, and he told me I should go back to where I belong. I knew in my heart he was right, that I had to go back, but still, I wanted to know more about this place. In yellow text this time. I wanted to know more about what Aaron was like in the timeline I ended up in. And about you, the most famous Militian here. And so I indulged my curiosity a bit, convincing myself to hang around a little longer to learn more about this place and about what you were like. Whether my desire was born from selfish greed or heartfelt desire, I don't remember. I just made the request that the mysterious bard agreed to, letting me stay here for a little while longer. That's how I had the opportunity to stick around and experience how many things are in this timeline. But Oh! Hello! I've been raided! Thank you for the raid, Valair. And hello, everyone! We're just reading the story for the anniversary quest. Alright, where was I at? But even in that short time, you really made an impression on me. It's... how do I put this? Some things about you were just like I expected, while others really threw me for a loop. But after talking like we did and spending time together, one thing I know for sure is that I'm really proud of you. You're basically the person I always wanted to be, and still want to be. Now I'm wishing I could have told you all this face to face, but knowing myself, I don't think I would have been able to do it without crying. That seems so silly when I say it, but I didn't want you to remember me like that. That's why I decided to write you this letter. Sorry I couldn't tell you all this in person. I'll always treasure the paper crane you gave me, and I hope that you'll keep it. And I hope you'll keep the white owl brooch that I gave you. With you too. Let's take good care of them. Then, if fate is ever kind enough to bring us together again, we can give them back to each other and talk about everything that's happened since then. I hope you stay in good health, and that only happiness comes your way. May you find joy and meaning as you celebrate, reflecting on the past and looking towards the future. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to keep our promise to meet again. Do you remember what I told you the last time we talked? Your warmth and kindness meant the world to me, and thanks to you, I found the strength to move forward. ... You reached the end of Eula's letter. It seems Eula spoke with those in the library one last time before she departed. Look for clues about why Lula left by speaking to others in the Library of Secrets. Oof. That was really hard hitting. Alright, let's see, next part of the quest. Talk to Lith. Alright. Hi, Lith. Lith glances at you with a knowing smile. Welcome back, WoW. Right, Aura? Oh wait, I just realized the character is kind of off screen. Yes, go rest, and thank you for the raid again. Alright, welcome back, WoW. I thought you'd be by sooner or later. You're looking for Eula, yes? She was intending to send a letter to you. As I recall, have you received it yet? Nod. Ah, that's good to hear. You nod affirmatively to answer Leith. There are white text on the screen, you can barely see it. Ah, that's good to hear. I'm glad she was able to get her message to you. Actually, there's something I'd like to show you, Elle. After all, it's important that a good story be told as fully as possible. You know, keeping dangling plot threads to a minimum and such. Okay, pause. This is the that statement right there. Keeping dangling plot threads to a minimum. My gosh, Mabby, you have way too many plot threads that are still dangling out there and driving me nuts. So it would be greatly appreciated, developers who are out there, please address all those plot threads and don't throw 50 more on top of the one that you resolve. Please and thank you. Love you. +2 to the writer for the reference and the cat toy. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize there was a... Clever, clever, clever. Thank you, Lisa, for putting that. I would have missed that. Alright, something you want to show me? Indeed, it's better to see it firsthand that have me try to put into words. I confess, I still feel some hesitation about showing you this parchment, but, well, the master did agree to it. Leith holds up a modest-looking sheet of parchment and places it in your hands. This is what we call Cinder Sight Parchment. New object. At a glance, it may look like a blank sheet, but I like to ask you to throw it in the fireplace over there. You want me to burn it? Alright. You give Leith a puzzled look, and it's almost like a crime. I hate when they put like white text on the screen. It's so small. Please make it larger and don't have it hidden on just the screen floating around. Anyway. I understand your concerns, but yes, that's what you need to do. Don't worry. This is how you'll see the story I want to show you. And in seeing it, you may find answers to the questions you came here to ask me. or perhaps some ethereal sentiment that might otherwise be impossible to convey. Whatever you're looking for, I believe this parchment can show you it better than my own words can. You decide to take Leith at his word, ready to consign the piece of cindersite parchment to the flames of the library's fireplace. To burn the cindersite parchment, you need to disable minimize VFX options on the menu. That's kind of fun. I do want to look at this item in my inventory. Yeah. Cindersite parchment, a strange, seemingly blank piece of paper that Leith gave you. Don't you burn it? Okay. So this is like a memory cipher, I'm assuming. Nice effect of the firecracker there. A well-tended fireplace burns brightly. Ooh, 1 second, guys. I need to actually kind of close the door real fast. My boyfriend went into a meeting, so trying to just reduce noise, sorry. A well-tended fireplace burns brightly. Its crackling flames seem to invite you to draw near. Burn the paper that Leith gave you. Try another time. Let's burn this paper. As instructed, you gingerly place the slip of parchment Leith gave you into the fireplace. You see a sudden shift. Before your eyes, the parchment begins to burn with a blue flame, and from that flame, an entire landscape seems to unfold before your very eyes. My hand? I can see right through it. Is it time for me to go? I'm afraid so. It's taken a creative interpretation of several rules to give you this much time. There's really nothing more I can do. He's missing his glasses in this cutscene. I'm sorry. You look unhappy. I mean, I'm not going to pretend I'm thrilled to go, but... Lila sighs and pauses, searching for words. It's where I belong, so I have to. I don't know how I ended up here, but I'll just think of it as a strange, one-of-a-kind vacation. Oh, that's a lovely perspective. But when I leave, I'll forget all of this, right? Even the name and face you picked for me? Yes, I dare not break that rule, I'm afraid. My capable librarian, blessed with the power of forgetfulness, will be tasked with erasing your memories. Leith... ... So you, Leith, and even WoW, you'll forget all about me? Ooh. The Singer of Secrets gravely shakes his head no. Perhaps details may fade, but you have a foothold in someone's heart, which is not something we can erase. Through that, you'll be remembered. Then that's enough for me. Thank you. Lula nods decisively and looks at the singer cigarettes with peace in her eyes. Do you know that thing I was holding when I first came to the library? Could you pass it on to Well for me? Yes, of course. It was meant for them from the start, after all. Oh, good. That's a weight off my mind. Out of curiosity, how did you come by it in the first place? Oh, I was just holding it. I don't really know. Maybe I wanted to deliver it to Wow. The singer of secrets looks intrigued at this. Okay. Now that is interesting. Purple text, and his eyes are open again. Oh, wait, the name... Is that his name always pink? Purple text, at least. Or I think you're misseeing things. Okay, pink name, okay. Her name's also pink, because that's the style of font I'm using. See? Lula. Okay. Just one more thing, and then I'll go. Lula smiles a faraway smile. Could I bring just one thing with me? It's not anything important, really. Just a tiny paper crane. We really can't let you, no matter how small it is. It's firmly against the rules set. The singer secrets interrupts Leith mid-sentence. If it's just something small like that... Leith levels a glare at the singer secrets, who just smiles enigmatically. I believe it won't be a problem. Well, thank you then. Though, I hope it doesn't cause trouble for you. It means a lot to know I'll have a small piece of a precious memory with me. Even if I don't know what it means. Do you have any parting words you'd like to pass, me to pass on to Wow? They may be concerned with your sudden disappearance. No, I think any explanation I could give would only add to their worries, so I'd rather not. I'll leave them with the letter I wrote. I just... ... Even if it's just every now and then, I hope they remember me. That's all. That's enough for me. Oh, just smiling. If that's what you wish. Eula continues to look down her hands, slowly turning transparent. I can barely see myself anymore. I guess this is it. Lula smiles, but tears roll down her cheeks. Yes, this is where we must part. Farewell, my friend. Besides the singer secrets, Leith bows his head in a solemn goodbye. Thank you. Truly, goodbye. Okay. Talk to the singer of secrets. Okay, I have theories too now, or kind of a pretty strong theory idea as well, but let me finish up this first. Okay. The Singer Secrets looks you over, meeting you with his trademark mysterious smile. Ah! There you are. You've spoken with Lith, I take it. And yeah, if you look here, or his name's Pink in here as well. I think it's just the UI choice that I have. Let's see. It actually doesn't actively change that while we're in cutscene. Okay, that's that. Okay, leave. Ah, there you are. You've spoken to Leith, I take it. Haha, I see. Apologies for not telling you earlier. Despite my own wishes, I was limited in what I could share with you. After all, I've already bent more than a few rules this time. Some less generous souls might say broken, and he has a sweat drop too, but that's just a subjective term, you know? The Singer of Secrets looks mildly flustered for a minute before returning to his usual grin. Well, let me actually change this back. There we go. So now we should see all the everything fully. Yeah, I see it's a cyan from me, probably because of UI. Okay. The Singer Secrets looks mildly flustered for a minute before returning to his usual grin. Knowing how significant this time is to you, it's highly unlikely that the appearance of a Militian from another timeline is a mere coincidence. I thought it likely this incident holds some deeper meaning. And so, I made a decision to bend the rules a little and help things proceed as they did. Though I'm sure they'll get me an earful later. Consequences can be so tiring, don't you think? But ultimately, a burden taken on in the servants of a fascinating story is one I bear willingly. Oh, and one more thing. The Singer Secrets hands you an old sheet of paper. It's likely you never saw this in the vision from the parchment, but Lula asked me to give it to you. Taking a closer look at the aged sheet of paper the Singer Secrets gave you, it appears to be some kind of letter. Unfolding the paper and skimming it, the message was written by none other than Chief Duncan, requesting that you visit Tirtonel when you have time. It seems you were the intended recipient of this letter, though I'm not quite certain how it ended up in Lula's hands. But as I recall, she had it even when she first arrived in the library, wholly bereft of memory. Judging by the condition of the letter, however, it appears to have been written quite some time ago. It would seem that after a long journey, it has finally ended up where it was meant to be. And with the message safely in your hands, I have fulfilled the task Lula entrusted to me. As for you, perhaps it might be worth heeding the letter. Old though it may be, head to Tirtonel. The Singer Secrets gives you a curt bow, bidding you farewell. Oh! Leith, ... That was a bit dishonest. You said you explained everything, but there's something you left out. Singer Secrets. ... Oh, I haven't heard this song in ages! Lula didn't return, did she? cut as she was from her original timeline, she simply ceased to exist. Someday, Leith, you'll learn. Yeah, it is the season 2 opening. I was like, this is Saga, isn't it? I like how that one sprite is right behind his head, so he looks like he has a little tiny leaf popping up and down on it. Someday, Leith, you'll learn that the end of some stories are more satisfying when you leave a little blank space. Anyway, you seem much more certain of that than I am. Well, of course I'm certain. Those are the rules of the world. There could be no exceptions. And yet, she already defied those rules by her mere presence here. You've read all the books in this library. Can you truly say to me that every story followed the rules to the letter? That there have not, as you say, been exceptions? Well, if you put it that way, no, I can't. There you have it then. Nothing is ever so conclusive as to those who write the rules. Would you like to think? Okay, what words? Sometimes I find it quite impossible to understand you. What do you think happened to Ulala then? No, I have no idea. That was my point. Even I don't always know what the Lord has in mind. I'm pretty sure my idea is accurate now. What good are you then? Why would the high and mighty saddle me with such an infuriating master? Carefully, there is no way to speak. That's no way to speak about the Lord. I don't see that the Lord cares much whether we bow and scrape. Maybe, maybe not. As for your question, I can't answer that either. Sometimes I wonder about that myself. But don't you think the world needs someone like me? I think it's a must. After all, there's a reason for everything. Leith stares at the senior secrets with a flat, unimpressed look. Music tone shift caught me. Oh, I know that look. You're about to find something else to bother me about, aren't you? Senior Secrets pokes Leith on the nose as he speaks. You know, Leith, since you seem to have have a surfeit of time recently, I had a thought. What would you say to switching the history section on the right wall with the poetry collections on the left? Excuse me? You want to move the whole sections? Are you serious? The Senior Secret explodes into laughter at Leith's response. Well, since you like the idea so much, yes, the whole sections. Let's do it. I have a few things I need to take care of, visits to make, and the like. I'll be back before you know it. Wait, sir, you're not serious. I'll take my leave, farewell. Wait, no, come back here. Ew. Oh, hi, okay. We've been bounced out of here. Ooh, wait, we still have something at the undelivered letter. Okay. Oh, this is not even tied to a quest anymore. Oh. As someone who did help a librarian rearrange a library, this hits Way too much. Hi, Librarian too. I'm gonna be honest. I know that feeling as well because I helped my school's librarian like move everything once because I was like one of the few competent students. Also, I ended up being her library aide because I didn't have a class for that an hour in the middle of the day. So she goes, okay, you're my aide now. Hey, can you help today with moving all the books? I'm like, oh God, sure. Did me and Tim get them done? Yes. Okay. Well then, I guess we head on up to Tier Canal. So as we're heading there, I'm just going to bring it up. So they flat out refer to their lord. I'm going to say I suspect the Singer of Secrets works either for Aton or for Limerick. One of the two. I obviously he works off the table. And we know nothing about Geomedirach, but Limerick has always kind of been around in the story from like the very beginning. So I wouldn't be surprised if Limerick has been kind of observing us and kind of helping out in odd ways throughout the entire story. And you can make that argument throughout pretty much all the generations that Limerick might have helped push pawns into place and simply be curious about things. There is then the third thought, which, or just kind of beat me to it because I was about to bring up the other thought, was it could also be the god of death, basically being someone who is aware of all the stories and everything that happens, and this is just kind of the keeping it in tow. But I am going to say I don't think he's connected to the Midnight Agents, because they didn't speak in purple text, did they? I don't think they ever spoke in any color text. Purple text is actually brand new. We've had yellow, we've had red, we have green, we got blue, and now we have purple. So we have 5 different color texts now. Oh, yes, your color theory. Alright, let's talk to Duncan. Oh, wow. It's been too long. Welcome back to Chironel. Please, if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. Show Duncan the old letter. Duncan looks at the letter in silence for a moment, obviously shaken. Oh, my world. How in the world did you find this old thing? I believe this needs a proper explanation. I believe this needs a proper explanation. Can you spare this old man a moment of your time? Explain away. I need to take a quick drink. Thank you. Now, if you'll humor me for a moment. Oh no, it's a cutscene. Here, sit with me by the fire. You know, for as long as we've known each other, I'm not sure we've shared a campfire like this. No, he changed... Sorry. He will be grumpy about this. Turn off names. I've heard that this is a special time for your kind. When this letter was written, it was so long ago, I can barely remember, but I believe it was another important time for you. But I remember well the day you set off in the footsteps of the 3 legendary heroes. Song playing. I remember hearing that you had handily resolved the crisis in the Alec Kingdom and the Shadow Realm. I remember the whispers from certain of my more informed friends that you've joined forces with a secretive order of knights and saved the world from threats that most were unaware even existed. I remember hearing tell that you assembled an expeditionary force from across Alec and Iria, and that you led them to overcome great trials. And now, I hear you're fighting against cosmic beings called divine beasts, which threaten us with a terrible fate. You've accomplished so much, it's nearly impossible to list it all. You've been like that all along. I am truly grateful for all you've done for us. I'm wanting nothing more than to tell you that. But I couldn't even bring myself to send you that letter. I feared I'd only be placing more pressure on your shoulders, which already seemed to carry the weight of the world. I truly don't know how it ended up in your hands. I thought I'd throw it away. I thought I'd thrown it away. Duncan looks at you with an expression of profound gratitude. No matter how it happened, it worked out for the better, didn't it? You came to see me, and we got to talk for the first time in a while, with no crisis in sight. And I finally managed to thank you properly. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I've seen how much you've endured, and I've always wanted to ask how you were holding up, and express my gratitude to you face to face. But it's so hard to say the things that are in your heart, and I'm an old man after all. I'm expected to act a certain way. Well, never mind that. All I mean to say is that I'm sorry that these sentiments are so terribly late. Duncan clears his throat a time or two, then seems to remember something and begins rummaging through his things. A while back, there was someone, it was someone as dependable as you, I remember, but I can't quite, The point is, I was told that if someone comes by with an old letter, I should give them this. I had no idea what that meant at the time, but now it's fallen rather cleanly into place. I'm not sure how she foresaw this, but, well, here. A light breeze laughs through the trees, leaves gently swaying the echoes of beautiful memories. At first, it's hard to tell what the thing Duncan is holding actually is, but upon inspection, you come to the conclusion that it's a crookedly folded paper crane. It's not in the best shape, is it? Still, it seems to me that it must have carried precious memories. So I'm glad to be able to return it to you, the rightful owner. Duncan gently turns your palm up and places the paper crane in it, his own wrinkled hand supporting yours in the moment. That was actually kind of impressive camera work there, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, oh. Well, I've been blathering on for long enough. I've heard rumors, certainly, but it's nothing like getting it straight from the horse's mouth. So tell me, how have you been? It seems only yesterday I first welcomed you to Tirtanel, and somehow, like you've also like you've been here forever. Duncan smiles warmly at you. ... As you talk to Chief Duncan and warm your hands by the fire, the heat brings comfort to the depths of your heart. And so, on a warm spring night, both fleeting and everlasting, the joyful festival is borne onwards towards its conclusion. Alright, poll time. Who's crying? Ah! We actually got... Oh, no. Alright. Wait, where is it? Where is it? I need to move things in this bag now. Eat that. Alright, that's joining the Soul Stream inventory bag for now. I have a few memorable items in here.